Hi, welcome back to our lessons, and today we'll be starting on page 8, and we'll work on the first exercise. So, in this, on this page, you'll learn what quarter notes are. So quarter notes are notes that get one beat. So basically, if you had, 4 quarter notes, you would just count it 1, 2, 3, 4, and so that's practically it. And there's also, we're learning what quarter rests are, which also get only a rest for one beat. And that's it. So another thing we should also learn is how to tongue. So I think I went over this in the last lesson. So basically, I'll just review it. So first, basically, tonguing is when you tap the reed with your tongue so you can make separations between notes. So I'll demonstrate tonguing. So that's tonguing. And you always want to tongue your first note so you could get a clear, crisp start of the note. So basically how to tongue is basically you say either ta, te, ti, or t while playing. So I want you to try it out. So just without having your saxophone in your mouth, just go over and over so that you could get used to it. It would be to ta ta, basically. And then next, just try tonguing while playing G. Like that. So pause the video so you could practice. Now that you're back, we'll start on the first exercise, which is exercise 15. So, as you can see, there's a succession in each measure. There's a succession of notes. So, in the first measure, there's B, 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 and then the next measure is just rest, and the second measure is A, and then the next measure is just rest, and then the next measure is G, 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 and then the next measure is rest, and then the next measure is A, and then the next measure is just a whole note of G. So, yeah. So, let's play it together. I'll start out pretty slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's it. Pause the video so you could play it by yourself, or try playing it again with me by scrolling back. So the next, we'll work on the next exercise, which is hot cross buns. So I want you to try counting this. Pause the video to try counting it, and yeah. Once you're done with that, I'm gonna tell you how to count it. So in this, you can obviously see that there are half notes, so they got 2 beats. So it would be 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Rest. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I counted it based off how many beats each note gets. So yeah. Now let's play it together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest, rest. Pause the video so you could play it by yourself or scroll back. Okay, next we'll be moving on to the next exercise. Try counting this again, and then I'll go over it with you. Yeah, pause the video. Okay, so basically, how to count this is 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. Wait, sorry. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's how you count it. And then let's play it together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause the video to play it by yourself, and then we'll move on. So, now we're on to the next exercise, and as you can see, some of the notes have, a quarter rest between them, so that means you would, so that might be a little thing that you had to get used to. So basically, how to count it would be, this exercise would be 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, rest, 1, rest, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, rest, 1, rest, 1, rest, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, rest, 1, rest, 1, 1, 1, 2, rest, rest. So that's how you count it, and we won't play it that fast, but I kind of want you to try it on your own before we play it together. So pause the video to try playing it on your own. Okay, now that you're done, let's start playing it together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that we're done with that, now you could pause the video and try actually practicing it by yourself, and then we'll move on. So in the next exercise, we'll be learning a new note, and this new note is C. So how to play C? So basically, it's just you're putting down your middle finger on your left hand, as you can see right here. None of your other hands have anything, or other fingers are pressing down anything. It's just your middle finger. So I want you to try playing C at first. It should sound like this. Make sure, so I want you to try playing C. Pause the video to play C, and then we'll move on. So once you're done, we'll move on to the exercise. So in this exercise, it's pretty simple, I would say. I don't think there's too many things complex. So I want you to try counting it by yourself, and then we'll play it together. Okay, once you're done, you're done. So let's play it together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that we're done with that, I'll pause the video to actually play it by yourself, and then we'll move on. So the next exercise, I want you to count it by yourself and try playing it by yourself. So pause the video to count it and then play it. Now that you're done with that, let's play it together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause the video to play it by yourself again. And then let's move on to 21. So for 21, we're learning another new note. So with this new note, you have to press down your index finger, middle finger, ring finger on your left hand, and also your index finger, middle finger, and ring finger on your left, right hand. But there's also another thing that you have to press down. So right next to this little thing right here, this little like pad or something like that, there's a key up above it that looks somewhat like this. So you'll also have to press it down as long with these as well. So make sure you're pressing down all of them, and then let's play it together. So 1, 2, 3. So that's how it should sound. And I want you to pause the video to keep on practicing playing it. Now that you're used to playing D, let's work on the exercise. So, yeah. So let's play it together. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now pause the video so you can play it by yourself. So let's move on to the next exercise, and I think you should know the song. Yeah. So let's, I want you to count it and practice it first, and then we'll play it together. So pause the video, and now let's play it together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you know what song that is? Yeah, Mary Had a Little Lamb. So, pause the video so you could keep on playing that, and then we'll move on. Oh, I think I forgot to mention something about the last exercise. So, in this last exercise, at the end, there's something called a repeat, and I forgot to look at that or mention that. So, at the end, if you notice, there's 2 dots. That means you have to repeat the whole thing again. So that means you would have to play Mary Had a Little Lamb 2 times. So let's try it again. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest, repeat. repeats, you only have to play it twice. And so that's it. And so pause the video so you could play it with the repeat, and we'll move on. So in this next exercise, there's a little thing right next to the right next to the treble sign in the lower duet, and it looks like a C. So that means common time. So it basically means you're just playing 4/4. And so that's all that you have to really take account for. And then at the end, you could see there's a fermata over the note, over the half note, and that means you have to play it out for as long as the conductor says so. And so I'll signal you to stop playing by doing this. And so that's basically it. So let's play it together. I'll play the bottom part and then you play the top part, and then we'll switch. So bottom part for me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that I've done the bottom part, you could pause to like keep practicing or playing it with me, or scroll back to play it with me again. And then now we'll switch, and I'll play the top part, and then you'll play the bottom part. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause the video so you can like practice it on your own, or scroll back so you could play it with me. So the next exercise, I think, yeah. So the next exercise, I want you to pause the video so you could count it on your own, and then play it on your own, or try to play it, and then we'll play it together. So pause the video, and let's play it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rush, rush. Rush, rush. Rush, rush. So now that we're done with that, pause the video so you could practice it again, and then we'll move on. Okay, so the next exercise, we'll be learning something new. It's called soli or solo. Soli or solo means that so a solo means one person is playing that part. And then a soli means a whole section plays that part. So practically, so if I say, oh, you have a solo, that means you're only playing that little phrase. But if I say, your section has a soli, that means all the alto sax plays that section. And then tutti or tutti means that everyone plays. So that means the whole section or the whole band comes together to play with you. So in this exercise, 2 measures have solo or soli, and then 2 measures have tutti, and then 2 measures have solo, and then 2 measures have tutti or tutti. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but if you see those, make sure of that. So first, I'll have the solo, or I'll have the solos, and then next you'll have the solos. So let's play it with me having the solos. And then when it's Tati, you join me. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that we're done with me having the solo, now you'll have the solo. So pause the video to practice it, and then we'll play it together. So once you're done practicing, let's play it together. So you'll have the solo. 1, 2, 3, 4, play. So how was that? Was it fun playing by yourself? So now that we're done with that, you could either pause the video to play it by yourself, or we'll keep on going. So in the next exercise, it has the same thing where it's on and off for every 2 measures. And so we'll play it like that. I'll start off with the solo again, and then we'll switch. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that you've heard that, I want you to pause the video to play it by yourself, and then you'll have the solo and I'll play touch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, play. Oh wait, I think I messed up. Sorry. So let's do that again. So you play solo and then I'll play Tati. So 1, 2, 3, 4, play. So for the next exercise, there is 2 extra measures where you play anything you want in the given rhythms and notes. And so I'll just play the first part where they do have notes that we have like filled in notes that we have to play. And then for the last 2 measures, do anything you want. But I won't play with you. So let's play the first part. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then now you fill in anything you want to play there. And so yeah. So pause the video, put anything you want to put in those 2 measures, and then practice them. Now we're on the next exercise. So I want you to count this and then practice it. So pause the video to count it and practice it. Now let's play it together. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now that we're done with that, you can pause the video to practice it, but we're done with the lesson, so I'll be stopping the video. So now practice everything, and keep on practicing the new notes, and yeah, that's it.